The inventions of the 18th century brought industry to England. Mechanization spread like a rat wherever coal and coke were available, and the banners of this explosive advance streamed into the sky from the factory chimneys and the dwelling houses which were built nearby. Smoke and dirt came to mean wages and wealth, and in the north the proud saying was born, "Where there's muck, there's brass." Black towns have come to be regarded with affection, and the enormous costs of dirty air are overlooked. But more than £100 million is spent each year repairing the destruction caused by chemicals and soot. In isolated instances, the skills of great architects and the beauty of forgotten sculptures are being uncovered from the corrosive grime. The cost of cleaning the west front of St. Paul's is £10,000, and to clean the whole cathedral, £150,000 is needed. This is what air pollution costs the nation every 5 hours. It's been estimated that the effect of the cleaning will last about 2 centuries, now that the City of London is a clean air zone. These chimneys will not smoke again, but the benefits of clean air zones are spoiled by the smoke from their neighbours. 2 miles away from St. Paul's lies Southwark, where the target year for completion of the clean air programme is not until 1974. Throughout the whole country there's a lack of urgency about cleaning the air. Supplies of smokeless fuels are allowed to dwindle, and government excuses are given and accepted. Meanwhile, the costs of dirt continue to rise. £25 million a year on the nation's laundry. The daily drudgery of repeated cleaning goes on as the products of inefficient heating fall endlessly inside and outside the house. When the washing is put out to dry, it's likely to be covered in smuts before it's taken in. Recreation grounds are often grim places of sooty grass, especially in the industrial north. Here the average air pollution is 4 times as great as in London. The drabness and the dirt of the north may be important reasons for the movement south of younger people. The unskilled and labouring classes, officially called Social Class 5, tend to live in the crowded centres of industrial towns, while professional and managerial classes, officially Social Class 1, live in general in the countryside, on the outskirts of these towns. Money buys distance. Social Class 1 live and exercise in clean air, while people of Social Class 5 in the centres of towns breathe in dirt and chemicals continually from the moment of birth. The more physically active they are, the more air they draw into their lungs, and the greater is the dose of poison they must take. Bronchitis is 5 times more common in Social Class 5 than in Social Class 1. Children in prams receive the full blast of traffic fumes before any dilution can take place. Mothers can wash their children's clothes, but they cannot wash the dirt from their children's lungs. The dirt we breathe in flows into the lungs and gets lodged there permanently, making the black lung of the townsman on the right easily distinguishable from the countryman's. Normal lung tissue, seen down the microscope, has a gossamer appearance. but sooner or later this gets destroyed by dirt, chemicals and coughing. The air we breathe contains very many different pollutants. Soot still comes from industrial chimneys, also from domestic fires. Sulfur dioxide from diesel fumes, domestic smoke and industrial smoke. Benzpyrene, a known cancer-producing substance from cigarettes, domestic fires and diesel fumes. Carbon monoxide from traffic fumes. These and many other poisonous substances in the air pass down the bronchial tubes and cause inflammation and lung diseases in many people. Bronchitis causes 30,000 deaths a year and a loss of 27 million working days. Unknown thousands of men and women are crippled by recurring chest illnesses.
How does your bronchitis affect you?
Well, it makes me short of breath very much and slows me up.
Does it curb your activities?
Yes, very much so.
Have you had to change your job because of your breathlessness?
Yes. I worked as an anaesthetic technician in the operating theatres, and it became too heavy for me. So I had to take another lighter job in a laboratory where I can relax, sit down and take things more easily.
Is this lighter job as well paid as the other?
No, definitely not.
How do you get to work?
By bus.
How long does it take you to walk from the bus?
Well, 3 times as long as it used to do.
Why does it take you so long?
Well, because you've got to stop to get breath, gaze about, and while this is going on, looking in shop windows and looking at anything. And it runs through your mind that people's looking at you. Is he doping? I saw him doing this yesterday. You sort of got to stay there until you can be confident you get your breath back to set off again.
You find it embarrassing?
Very much so. People think they don't, I suppose.
Take a big breath right in. Get set. Out. Fine, ordinary breathing. This is normal breathing. In a few moments I'm going to ask you to take a big breath in and blow it out as hard and as fast as you can. Okay, take a big breath right in, get set, out, right out. There you see the normal vital capacity and the rate at which he can blow it out when he makes a big effort. This is a patient whose lungs have been seriously damaged by bronchitis. In a moment I will ask him to take a big breath in and then blow it out as hard and as fast as he can. As you will see, he can't get very much out, and what there is very slow. Now, take a big breath right in, get set, out. He can't get it out quickly because his bellows have been very badly damaged. All right, normal breathing.
Hospitals are Crown property and exempt from the Clean Air Act. Medical apparatus becomes damaged with dirt, often from the hospital's own chimney. In this hospital, the cost of cleaning far exceeds the cost of drugs. Many bronchitics sit at home too breathless to work.
How old are you now, Mr. Holmes?
58.
How long have you been out of work?
6 years.
Do you sit like this all day?
Yes.
Why do you sit like
It's
that?
the only way that I can breathe easy is this.
Do you have any pain?
Yes. Lots of pain in my elbows, kneeling on them.
Are they sore?
Very sore.
Do the days seem very long to you?
Oh, the day isn't bad. It's the nights what's long.
How long do you usually sleep?
Only about 3 hours.
What wakes you up?
Well, Couldn't tell you what went them up, but I went up short of breath. Can't breathe to get up.
Can you lie flat?
No, can't lie flat.
Did you have a good night last night?
No. No, bad night last night.
And then what happened after an hour?
Well, I get it. I'll sit here a bit and I try to get back again. For another hour. Sometimes I do an hour, sometimes I do less. It all depends on my breathing.
And you sit up here in the night as well as the day?
Yes, oh yes, yes.
In the overcrowded conditions of small houses, young children breathe in the germs that are coughed over them.
Once upon a time, on a cold winter evening, when the snow was falling gently from the sky, a lovely baby daughter was born to a little little girl, and skin as white as lips as red as roses.
Many authorities regard clean air as a luxury to be enjoyed at some time when it's more convenient. We cannot postpone our next breath until it's more convenient. And in the meantime, the air we breathe is dirty and dangerous. Bronchitis and other lung diseases cripple and kill. People need clean air.